Hey everyone, glad to have you back on another video on winning life by framing different business angles. Today's topic, we will be talking about the problem with our moral code. Let's get started. When I was small, it was pretty much okay to smoke anywhere. Not anymore. 50 years ago, you would be very badly perceived if you have a tattoo. Now it's pretty much something you show off. Are we tighter or looser in the moral code? According to Professor Dan Ariely of MIT, that the root of the problem is not that simple. Dan was studying the Enron case, in which a top 10 corporation, Enron, blew up in a series of massive fraud and irregularity. The problem of many societies is not only that a few people steal a lot, he concluded. The real problem, rather, is more likely that many people steal and cheat a little. All these are manifested in many ways. There are board exam test leaks. There are fake diplomas and fake titles. There are recalibrated taxi and electric meters. There are drivers who shortchange their passengers. Fake goods and pirated products abound. People don't follow traffic rules and tax avoidance a perpetual issue. You are not sure if corruption improved or it degraded. Do people tell more lies now, or less? In order to understand better, I refer back to a series of experiments Dan conducted on his students. In his test, he asked students to answer 20 simple math questions. For every question, the group would be given $1 for every correct answer. There was just a twist: the time given was only 5 minutes, in which there was not even enough time to answer a quarter of the questions. On a second group, he also did the same, except with a controlled factor. The second group's ability was similar to the first, but on the second group, they were allowed afterwards to grade themselves, and then bring the answer sheet home or shred it. Thus, they would be claiming the reward based on their honor, and there would be no way to check it. The result was that the claimed test scores and reward for the second group was much higher, in most cases, even up to 50 to 70% higher. Clearly, a majority of them claimed more rewards than they actually answered. In short, they cheated, but yes, by a little. The Filipino were on the same token. Also, the Chinese people have always been told that they have been consistently cheated the last few hundred years by the Western colonizers, the landlords, and the politicians. So it is okay to cheat a little too, as you have been cheated a lot. Why do people cheat, and why only a little? There are two reasons for this. First, as all of us want to look at ourselves in the mirror and feel good about ourselves. Second, is that we also want to get the rewards and advantage of cheating. So we cheat a little, to the extent that we see ourselves as still good, but not exactly a crook. This also explains why, for instance, most helpers and employees may not steal money, and in fact may even honestly return it, but there is no problem to bring ball pens home, take some food from the refrigerator, or use the office computer to Facebook, even at office hours. Apparently, most don't see much wrong in being late or remiss in their payments too. This may be something we need to look into. We rationalize a lot of these lapses in our moral code, but it does convey a very loose interpretation of our professionalism, which do tend, for instance, to make foreigners, especially those not attuned to our culture, quite uncomfortable. Such little cheating, while garnering slight advantages, could cost us much more in terms of lost opportunity and bad reputation. This could be influenced also by our leaders. In another test by Dan, he planted a student who, even before the 5 minutes elapsed, announced in a large voice that he has gotten all answers right, and therefore was claiming the full reward. The students know he could not have gotten all correctly, and since they saw him claim so much more money, the result was that everybody's average number of answers and claims also shoot up. So evidently, we can also be swayed into cheating more, and hopefully with more honest leaders, we could also be swayed to being more honest. Our moral code is goofy. Are we more honest, or less? What do you think? Thanks for watching another great episode on winning life by framing different business angles. Don't forget to like and subscribe for new videos. See you later.